6:43. We're all about the weekend on the beach breakfast with McCully and Catherine filling in for Marion.
Yes, lots of sunshine to enjoy today. High of 23 and 24 tomorrow with more sunshine.
The more we talk with people like Mayor Brian Smith about the weekend events or the people that are organizing the Gutsy Walk, the more I get excited about every weekend to come. And looking at the calendar, there's more and more to get excited about, including events that I'll check out for the first time, like Collingwood's Elvis Fest happening July 20th to 24th. And as part of that, author Marya Kalen's going to be coming to town to sign copies of her book, Elvis in Wonderland. She joins us on the phone right now. Marya, good morning.
Good morning.
Where are you calling in from?
A little town called Manitowoc, Ontario. It's halfway between Collingwood and Winnipeg, really.
Okay, and you'll be here in Collingwood for Collingwood Elvis Fest, but you're no stranger to it because your husband has been a part of it in the past.
He has. He's attended it maybe 7 or 8 times. He's been a finalist twice. His name's John Welsh.
And now you will have the spotlight on you with your book, Elvis in Wonderland. Tell us about the book. What's it about?
Well, it's about a middle-of-the-road Elvis tribute artist trying to become a star. He just keeps running into barriers, whether or not that's his own fault or the fault of, well, the powers that be, let's say. And he just decides that, well, maybe a union is in order. So he tries to start a union. An Elvis union.
Now, this takes place in Hollingdale, where the world's biggest Elvis festival takes place. This sounds a lot like Collingwood, and this lead character sounds maybe like a lot like your husband, who is an Elvis tribute artist.
Well, no, it really isn't about John. It is kind of a culmination of a bunch of Elvi that I know, that I have met over the years, and it's really a book about the experience of being an Elvis, not just about being married to my husband or, not about a particular Elvis, because there's a wide array of these guys and gals. There are women Elvis too. There's the ones that are the stars, the bright shining stars that have all the fans, and they're great and they're awesome and they bring in lots of people. But then there's the little guys like tap dancing Elvis or Elvis on stilts or the Asian Elvis. There's these guys. They all have such heart and passion for bringing the music of Elvis alive in this day and age, and it's a story about them all. It's not about one particular Elvis.
We're talking with Marya Kalen, who is the author of Elvis in Wonderland, coming to Collingwood Elvis Fest. Now, you write about Elvis. Your husband's an Elvis tribute artist. What is it about the king that captures your imagination and attention?
Oh, you know what? I hate to admit this, but I wasn't an Elvis fan until I met my husband. I know. I was more into the Beatles, but I kind of had to get involved. And when I started going to the festivals with him and sewing his scarves and running his soundboard, I started to really understand the passion of the Elvis fans and about the music. And it's just grown on me, the whole culture, not just Elvis, but the culture of the people and the old cars and just the whole scene. It's awesome.
And your experiences from the Collingwood Elvis Festival, I imagined you play a big role in the book, in the story, and when you were writing it.
For the last 2 years, John hasn't attended the festival, but I went just to do research on the book. Couldn't afford to stay in the hotels or anything, so I ended up sleeping in my car. So, you want to talk about dedication? Yeah. I've attended 7 festivals now, and enjoyed them, every single one of them.
That's amazing, and hopefully you can make some money back to be able to take care of the hotel thing. Marya Kalen, Elvis in Wonderland author, where can people see you at Elvis Fest, and how can people grab that book?
On the Saturday just after the parade, at 12:30 at the Collingwood Library at 55 St. Marie Avenue, just a street away from the main action. So it's 12:30, May 23rd at the Collingwood Public Library.
All right, Marya Kalen, safe travels. We look forward to seeing you and checking out the book. And I would be remiss if I didn't say Thank you very much for talking to us.
My pleasure. Thanks so much, guys.